Well, that turned bad really fast. After a 1-0 start for the Blue Jays and Gausman's gone through 2 innings, we're feeling pretty confident, but yet going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, we're thinking to ourselves, man, where have we heard this before? The Jays offense could have scored a lot more runs, and they do not. The only run they scored today, they scored one in the 9th and they're down 11-1, but in the top half of the 1st inning, Vladdy gets an RBI ground out because Bo is at 3rd with nobody out. Fine. But at one point in the 1st, if the base is loaded, Ernie Clement can't do squat. And then George gets a 1-out double, squat, nothing can be done with that. And in the first 3 innings, the Jays leave runners in scoring position every single inning. And they go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And you're leading 1-0, and Gausman through 2 innings, he's been really efficient. He looked really good. And then out of absolute nowhere, he falls apart. Just full on falls apart. He gets the first out of the inning, gets Jason Dominguez to fly out to left field. So that's 1 out, nobody on. You have the number 9 hitter is Waldo Cabrera up, and you're like, that's okay. Let's get him out, turn the lineup over, maybe get Ben Rice out, and then hey, there's like that. You have Judge leading off the next inning. There's nobody out, nobody on, and it's a good situation for you. But instead he walks the number 9 hitter is Waldo Cabrera, and you're always thinking, boy, that's not what you want to do. Then he walks Ben Rice, and you're thinking, okay, now you get Aaron Judge up with 2 on and 1 out. This is a very dangerous situation. Well, Judge singles to deep right, and deep right field, but nobody scores. So the bases are loaded now for Cody Bellinger, and there's only 1 out. You got to find a way to get a strikeout, try and allow that run not to score from third base. Well, Cody Bellinger's a sacrifice fly, and that scores a run, which is unfortunate because all of a sudden, 2 walks to the number 9 hitter and Ben Rice come back to haunt you, and it's a tie ball game at 1 apiece, but you've got 2 out now. And then the wheels continue to fall off of Kevin Gausman. Paul Goldschmidt walks. So now the bases are loaded again. Jazz Chisholm walks. Now it's a 3-1 game for the Yankees. Bases still loaded and still 2 out. Then he walks Anthony Volpe. It's 4-1. He is gifting them runs. There's 5 walks in the inning. And the Jays offense is already pathetic. It's already no good. So going down 4-1 to the Yankees with Max Fried pitching the other side, good luck with that. And then Austin Wells comes up and just the nail in the coffin. A bases clearing double, scoring 3 runs, and it is now, 6-1 Yankees. And for Blue Jay fans, the TV probably went off for most of you, and I don't blame you. Because the Jays pretty much threw in the towel after that. Paxton Schultz pitched. Who was it? Josh Walker, Dylan Tate pitched. It was just an absolute slogfest the rest of the game. I don't even want to talk about the rest of the scores. You have Volpe hit a home run as Waldo Cabrera hit a 2-run double. This is all off of Paxton Schultz. And then the bottom half of the 6th inning, Paul Goldschmidt's an RBI double. That was off of Josh Walker. And then in RBI, was it a ground out? Hold on. Who cares? Honestly, who cares how they scored their 11th run? Oh, it was an error from Ernie Clement as well. Bellinger scored there in the 8th. And Barger, it's an RBI double, scoring Miles Straw in the 9th inning. Whoop-de-flip-and-do. It's 11-2. The Jays get absolutely spanked in Game 1 of this doubleheader. You want to hear some crazy stats? Keegan Matheson was all over it today. Kevin Gausman threw his most pitches of his career, I believe in 1 inning. The next most, I think, was 44, I think he said. Which was already no good. But he threw 53 pitches, and the last pitch of the ball game was the double to Austin Wells. Kevin Gausman eventually get thrown out from the dugout. He did not like the home plate umpire today. He was giving it to him later in the ball game. John Schneider going out to defend the guys and basically say, screw it, I'm getting the boot. And he gets tossed and gets right up in the umpire's face. And I hate umpires. I really do. You look at them, right? Because they know you can't touch them. They know that you can't do anything. So they stand there smug face like, oh yeah. It's like, oh, I want to punch you in the face. Yeah, it's just absolute punchable face. But anyways, back to Kevin Gausman, who gets ejected. 53 pitches thrown by Kevin Gausman are tied for the most ever thrown by a Blue Jays pitcher in a single inning. Woody Williams in 1998 was the last one to throw 53 pitches in an inning. That is crazy. Want to hear another one? It's also the most thrown in an MLB inning since Cameron Viu, I don't know who the hell this was, for the Pittsburgh Pirates on Canada Day in 2022. 2022. It's been almost 3 years since someone threw 53 pitches in an inning, and Kevin Gausman did that this afternoon at Yankee Stadium. Pretty rough stuff. And we thought maybe, hey, you're up 1-0, find a way to win that ball game. You at least win 2 of 3 against the Yankees. Maybe you find a way to win the second game of the doubleheader and, God forbid, sweep the series, which would make you tied with the Yankees in the standings all of a sudden. But this game fell into the dumps real quick, and that makes the second game, which starts in about 20 minutes, basically a must-win. You lose that game, you're 13-15 coming back home. The Yankees would end up being, what would that be, 17-11, which you're just putting yourself in a massive hole at that point. You put yourself 4 back of the Yankees in the American League East. And then you're coming back home where the pitching matchups against the Red Sox don't look very good. You've got Bowden Francis, fine. Jose Barrios and Garrett Crochet. Oh boy, we got to see more Garrett Crochet. Don't think he's going to be as bad as he was at Fenway. And then you have the Thursday as the obviously the finale of the series. Then you have the Cleveland Guardians coming to town. It does not get easier for this team. They need to find a way to win this second game, to get them back to 500, be back within 2 games of the Yankees. You win the series at the Bronx. You have the lead in the season series. That's obviously an important part moving forward. But boy, oh boy, an awful game today at Yankee Stadium. And the Jays had 11 hits today. 2 runs. Because what else is new? Right? You want to look at, Bo had 2 hits, 2 for 3 with a run scored. Vladdy, 0 for 3 with an RBI. But Addison Barger came off the bench for Bo when the game was meaningless and went 2 for 2 with an RBI double, obviously, in the 9th inning. Good for him. George Springer, 1 for 3, had a double. Anthony Santander continues to be pathetic. I mean, I know we keep hearing about him being a slow starter, but 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts is not good enough, man. It's just no good. Kirky was 2 for 4, fine. Ernie Clement, 1 for 4, but not in big moments. Miles Straw, I don't know how he does it. 3 for 4 with a run scored. He just continues to hit really well, and he's just been a really nice bright spot for this pretty pathetic offense. 11 hits for the Jays, 5 strikeouts, walked 3 times. They scored 2 runs. Who cares? And God, I don't even want to talk about the pitching staff. Let's do it real quick. Gausman, 2 2/3, 3 hits, 6 runs, all of which were earned. Only struck out 2. And in fact, it was the first 2 batters of the freaking ball game. Actually, no. Judge, it was 2. Yeah, he struck out Ben Rice and Judge to start the ball game. Then proceeded to walk 5 guys. It was ugly. Paxton Schultz went 2 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of which were earned. 3 strikeouts, walked 2, allowed a homer. Josh Walker went inning and 2/3, allowed 3 hits and a run, and struck out 3. Good for him. Walked the guy. Dylan Tate went an inning and a third, 2 hits, a run, and a couple strikeouts. Nobody was good. Gotta flush this one quick and find a way to win this one at 525. That's all I got for you. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, because who the hell did? Smack that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. I will talk to you guys Leafs Edition Tuesday. Don't want the doubt to start creeping in. Find a way to win that game at home in Game 5. All right, 7 o'clock puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. And for the Blue Jays, talk to you guys in, 3.5 hours or so. Jays, Yankees, game 3 of this series and game 2 of the doubleheader. Chris Bassitt, Clark Schmidt is the pitching matchup there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game being over, I guess. We'll talk to you guys then.